Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics with Rishikesh. In the previous class, we have discussed clearly the concept and all the mathematical formula of reflection of light. In this video, we will solve 10 important previous year questions. So, watch the video till the end. If you like, please hit the like button, share with your friends and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's start. Our first mathematical problem on this chapter, reflection of light. First question. A light bulb is placed between two plane mirrors inclined at an angle of 60 degree. The number of images formed is. We know if theta is the angle between two plane mirrors, then the number of images formed will be n equal to 360 degree divided by theta minus 1. But in this question, the angle theta is actually 60 degree. That is n equal to 360 degree divided by 60 degree minus 1. 360 degree divided by 60 degree equal to 6 minus 1 equal to 5. Very easy question. Option C is the right answer. Question number 2. Two plane mirrors are inclined to each other such that a ray of light incident on the first mirror and parallel to the second is reflected from the second mirror parallel to the first mirror. The angle between the two mirrors is. Suppose these are my two plane mirrors. A ray PQ which is parallel to this plane mirror. Suppose this is my first mirror and this is the second mirror. A ray PQ is parallel to the second plane mirror, incident on the first mirror, and then it is reflected along this path. According to the law of refraction, we know the angle of incidence equal to the angle of reflection. Then these two angles are equal, and of course these two angles must be equal. Now if this is theta, this must be theta. And after reflection from the second plane mirror, the ray is reflected parallel to the first mirror. So this angle also is theta. Suppose this is point R and this is point S. Okay. Now since RS and OQ are parallel, RS and OQ are parallel, and this angle and this angle are similar, so this angle will also be equal to this angle theta. So considering triangle ORQ, we can write from this triangle 3 theta equal to sum of all three angles is 180 degree. Then theta is 60 degree. That is option C is the correct answer. Because this theta is the angle between these two mirrors. Hence the angle between these two mirrors, theta equal to 60 degree, option C. Third question. A person is in a room whose ceiling and two adjacent walls are mirrors. Then the question is, how many images will be formed? Listen very carefully. If two adjacent walls and the ceiling are the mirrors, then the angle between these two walls will be 90 degree. First consider these two adjacent walls as mirrors. If the angle between them is 90 degree, then how many number of images will be formed? N equal to 360 degree by 90 degree minus 1. That is 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Now consider the ceiling as a mirror. For the ceiling, these three images along with the person are objects. That is, the total number of objects for the ceiling mirror is 4. Hence it will form 4 number of images. So total number of images will be formed by the ceiling and the adjacent walls is 3 plus 4 equal to 7. I repeat, since the two walls are at 90 degree, they will form 3 images of the object. Here the object is a person. Now consider the ceiling as a mirror. For the ceiling, the total number of object will be these 3 images and the person, that is 4. Hence the number of images formed will be 4. The total number of images will be 3 plus 4 equal to 7. That is option C is the right answer. Next question. Very important question. A point source is placed at a distance of 30 cm from a convex mirror of focal length 30 cm. Then the image will be formed at option A infinity, focus, pole or 15 cm behind the mirror. I told you in the concept clearing class that for the convex mirror, here the mirror is convex. For convex mirror, f is always positive, and for real object, u is always negative. So in this question, f equal to plus 30 cm and u equal to minus 30 cm. Now using the mirror formula, we can write 1 by v plus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. So 1 by v equal to 1 by f, 1 by 30 minus 1 by u plus 1 by 30, that is 1 by 15. So v equal to 15. That is the image will be formed at 15 cm behind the mirror. Suppose this is my convex mirror. This is the object. This is the position of my image, and this distance is 15 cm and the object distance is 30 cm. So option D is the right answer. Question number 5. A theoretical question. The field of view is maximum for option A plane mirror, option B concave mirror, option C convex mirror and option D cylindrical mirror. In this question, option C is the right answer. For convex mirror, the field of view is maximum. Hence, we use the convex mirrors in the looking glass of the cars. A beam of light from a source L is incident normally on a plane mirror fixed at a certain distance x from the source. The beam is reflected back as a spot on a scale placed just above the source L. When the mirror is rotated through a small angle of theta, the spot of light is found to move through a distance y on the scale. The angle theta is given by. Very important and interesting problem. This is an experiment of lamp and scale arrangement. A beam of light from a source L is incident normally on a plane mirror fixed at a certain distance x from the source. Suppose this is my source L. A beam of light from this source falls on the plane mirror. The beam is reflected back on the same spot on a scale placed just above the source. When the mirror is rotated through a small angle of theta, this is my mirror. If in any process this mirror is rotated by a small angle of theta, that is this angle is theta and this angle also should be theta, then the spot of light is found to move through a distance y on the scale. This is my scale and the light from this source is going from this path. After reflection, the light spot moves through a distance of L on the scale. This distance is y and this is my light spot. This distance is x according to the question. This is the normal to the plane of reflection, and from the law of reflection we know the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, and both should be equal to theta. Consider this triangle. This is a right angle triangle of which the height is y and the base is x. So we can write from here tan 2 theta. This angle is theta plus theta, that is 2 theta. Tan 2 theta equal to y by x. Since theta is very small, we can write 2 theta equal to y by x. This is approximately. If 2 theta equal to y by x, then theta will be what? Y by twice x. This theta is asked in the question, that is option A is the right answer, y by twice x. Move on to the next question. Question number 7. A watch shows time as 3 past 25 when seen through a mirror. Time appeared will be. That is, the question is what is the actual time. When this kind of question is asked, you have to subtract this time from 12. That is, in this question we will subtract this time from 12. So 12 minus 3.25. We can write this as 1160. So option A is the right answer. Always subtract this time from 12. Question number 8. An object is placed in front of a convex mirror. A screen is placed 2 cm apart. The object 2 cm apart from the object. If the magnification is 5, then what will be the focal length of the mirror? Now the magnification m is given by v by u, that is the image distance by object distance. Here the image distance v is given by u plus 2. Since the screen, this is the image distance, the image will be formed at the screen. A screen is placed 2 cm apart from the object. So v will be equal to u plus 2 divided by u. This is given by 5. Now simplify. 5u equal to u plus 2, that is 4u equal to 2 and u equal to half. Now put this value of u in this equation. V by half, this is equal to 5. So v will be equal to 5 by 2. Now in the question the focal length of the mirror is asked. So applying the mirror formula, we can write 1 by v plus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. So we can write from here 2 by 5 plus 2 equal to 1 by f, or 1 by f equal to 12 by 5, or f equal to 5 by 12 centimeter. Question number 9. A square wire of side 1 centimeter is placed perpendicular to the principal axis of a concave mirror of focal length 15 cm at a distance of 20 cm. That is, the object distance is 20 cm. The area enclosed by the image of the wire is. The area is asked. Now here the mirror is concave mirror, and I told you in the concept clearing class that for concave mirror the focal length will be negative. So here f will be minus 15 centimeter, and for real object the object distance will be negative. So u is also negative, minus 20 centimeter. Now using the mirror formula, we can write 1 by v plus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. Now calculate the value of v. 1 by v equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u equal to minus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20. So this will give us minus 1 by 60 or V equal to minus 60 centimeter. So the magnification will be M equal to minus V by U, or minus V is 60 and U is 20, so minus 3, or take the modulus, so the magnification will be 3. Now each side of the object is 1 centimeter. Since the magnification is 3, then what will be each side of the image? Each side of the image will be 3 centimeter. If each side of the square of the image is 3 centimeter, then what will be its area? Its area will be side square, that is 9 centimeter square. So option D is the right answer. Last question of this series. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share with your friends and subscribe my channel. If you have any confusion or any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. Two mirrors at an angle of theta produce 5 images of a point. The number of images produced when the theta is decreased by 30 degree is. We know if theta is the angle between two mirrors, then the number of images formed will be n equal to 360 degree by theta minus 1. But in the first case, the number of images produced is 5, that is, this is equal to 5. So 360 degree by theta, this will give 6, or theta equal to 360 degree by 6, that is 60 degree. Now the value of the angle between the two mirrors is reduced by 30 degree. So the new angle between the two mirrors is 60 degree minus 30 degree equal to 30 degree. So the number of images formed will be 360 degree by 30 degree minus 1, that is, this will give 12 minus 1 equal to 11. So option C is the right answer. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.